says it's recording, so... Hey, what's up, guys? Wild High 77 back with some more...
sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across
Outer
the system.
Worlds.
What could go wrong?
When last we met, we were doing the main quest line, and we are going to try to skip jump the, what the hell is this? Auxiliary power. We're going to attempt to skip jump the Hope. Checking shit out real quick.
We're not exploding, so I guess it worked.
Nope. Can't hack that yet. Who the fuck are you?
When they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it.
Explode? Holy shit. All right. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're dangerous mixing trigger happy. You extra in the old bet to my luck.
You're right. This is your right, my left. Let's see here. We will take shit. Engineering log. I don't care. Identity cartridge. What are they gonna do? Attack me? Need cigarettes. Don't need that shit. Need that. I could pick it, but I'm not going to. I'll just pick his shit up without even checking to see if anybody's looking. Everything's the same there.
What?
Me. Not sure where to go.
I don't recognize
me.
you. Are you new here?
You probably shouldn't be talking to me. Corporate doesn't like us
I'm
socializing
just
on
trying
duty.
to make sure you belong here.
Transferred here by HHC.
I guess you got a point.
Better get
I
back to
don't
work.
have time for this. Move along.
Looks like this is the only place I can go. Oh, no, it's not. That makes more sense. Oh, it's you guys. Guess I'll take the bridge thing. Looks like it's the same shit over and over again. And I will continue to take that stuff. Just on principle. Especially if you're dumb enough to leave it out for me.
Processing data. Beginning security. Unexpired responses. Site records indicate you have already been identified as non-standard personnel. State your purpose.
Yeah. Let's try it. I want to try the binary code.
Binary detected. Binary has been deprecated since the invention of Anti-Cleo's patented Tripinary language. Tripinary. More bits for your bits.
Ah, well. Thanks for the
We
update. I'll let my
appreciate
boss
your
know.
cooperation. Have a pleasant day.
I'll take that stuff. Looks like there was a fight here. Route communications through the rail reliable.
I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Okay. Now we're on our way to the bridge.
System breach alert. According to area records, this is your third offense. Please prepare for termination.
This must be some mistake. This is my first offense.
Error. This unit is 98.12% certain that you are lying, which is a felony.
That doesn't sound like 100% to me. What if I'm
Processing
innocent?
error. This unit has exceeded its maximum allowable error tolerance. Have a pleasant day.
Sealed, so this is not the way I'm supposed to go. Let's see what this does. I mean, I don't care if it's stealing in here. I really don't. Especially because there's so much shit to use.
All worker alert. Subject has exceeded its maximum allowed crime tolerance. Termination will commence momentarily.
Here they come!
Oh well.
Everyone all right?
Suspicious data not found.
Okay, I'm sorry it had to come to that. So, what's here?
So, sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system. What could go wrong?
That's what I said.
Unexpected noise identified.
Status.
Am I the only one who wants to scratch my name on one of those pods? Yeah, I figured.
Seeing what I could see.
Linux in system. Searching for unauthorized alert. Subject has exceeded its maximum allowed crime tolerance. Termination will commence momentarily.
Make him regret it!
Get the hell out of the way, dumbass. We're blocking me. Alright, first and foremost, I got a skill that's just kind of driving me up a wall. There we go. We'll put it there. Might as well take care of this shit too. Oh, that's the first time I ever did that. What?
Something's off now. Hold it right there! Not so fast!
What? That's it. You're dead.
Looks like we're doing this.
Oh well. Not what I meant to do. Get it, got him. He ain't got nothing? Really?
Hold on.
I was not interested in this type of battle. Not at all.
We do that again?
Okay. Now I gotta figure out the bridge. This might help. Whoa! That could have sucked. Alright, let's use the terminal first. Well, that helped in no way. That was just an end run around the, That was just an end run around the enemies. Wait, there's a door here I haven't checked. God damn it. No. That puts me right back here. I've nicked so much stuff, it's not even funny.
Perform intruder.
God damn, these guys are kind of strong. Just pick everything up as we killed everything pretty much here. I kind of want to kill one of them things. This goes nowhere. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, and I could have avoided all that shit. Oh well. Play it where it lays. Oh well, play it where it lays. Sometimes you just gotta learn. Sometimes it's the hard way. A handle, I want to pull the handle. Oh, another restricted area. With the first thing I see is dead people. You guys don't know the crimes I did. Maybe, but... Sleep for a couple hours while I'm undercover. They won't notice.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Once we switch that thing on, we can get out of here, right?
That's the rumor. Let's see. Alright, as our camouflage ends,
Greetings,
patch
Captain.
Ada
I
through.
am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Excellent.
Are
I'm
you
ready to
sure?
skip. Let's do
That
it.
is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Jump
Let's do
starting
it.
the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2. I wouldn't
Skipping it
advise
myself.
that, Captain.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
You're right, it's too
Admittedly
complex, you do
deficit.
it.
My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADN, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Here we go. Hey, do me a favor. Is this gonna work, or did I just end the game and wipe out the system? Well, nothing blew up. Holy shit, we did it!
Oh, good.
Yay!
We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Hey, we made it. Let's do it again.
That's not a terrible idea. Oh, there's still a bunch of enemies here. Curiosity, am I able to? I am not. Damn! Might as well get the experience. What's the matter? Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta go down the thing. But before I do... Yep. Let's repair all weapons and armor. All right. I'm going to pick the lock. Just because I haven't yet. What the fuck? Yemeni Christmas. Oh, that thing had a lot of shit. Alright. Don't really need that. Don't need the flamethrower, I'll never use it.
But they're fun.
That's all that's here. Think. Nope, there's that. Haha. Okie dokie. I gotta worry about it here. Everything here is dead. Yep, because I killed it all. Hello. Well, as long as these guys don't want to pick a fight with me, we're good. Where you at?
Jackass is incoming!
Yep, you want to fight.
Everyone alright?
You're dead now. Okay. Up, the board are now repulsed. I guess the board now knows I'm not. I guess the enemy now knows they are going to remain the enemy. Again, playing Lance. Not interesting on Twitch. BioShock. People are games. But Twitch wouldn't let me broadcast the games before. I finally lifted that. Now I know there's an end round, you know, like PC versions. If people were playing the PC version or Xbox or PlayStation.
Captain,
Alright.
I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some sea power to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate, very important, you need to board. All these, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking swine. You fucking pigs! You all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? See you soon,
That's
Captain.
all I needed. First thing I'm doing. Yep, we're going back to the lab.
We have
I have a
successfully
feeling I have
arrived.
a
This
fight
is
coming.
orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Hardy har har. Tinker. I don't want scopes on it. You know, the funny thing is I'm carrying a lot of weapons that are actually better. Let's see here. Where's that other rifle? Good enough. We can work with that. There we
Please
go.
avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
We will see how this goes. Never touch this. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Noises. Maybe we'll find Phineas dead. But we found enemies. Oh, gotta watch hit points. Where am I getting shot from? Really, this guy? Holy smackerel. Where was I going? This way? No, this way. All right. Not sure what to do from here. Oh, I think I get it. Melted pig. Bubbles. This one's a pet. Bubbles. Oh, for fuck's sake. I killed Bubbles and I didn't have to. Damn it. I feel kind of bad now, because, like... Oop. Don't need that shit. Because I kind of killed a creature I didn't need to kill. Problem is, I'm not sure what to do here. I'm finding a lot of cool shit. Got to kill some enemies. But beyond that, I don't really know. Was mine. Bubbles is dead. Searching, searching, search. Oh, hello. Since I'm allowed to pick it up, why not? Pick up pocket watch. Huh, huh, huh. Checked everything here. You gotta be kidding me. Enter passcode. Alright, I opened the panel. I've learned some shit about Penny as well. So I highly recommend you guys, when you watch back this video, to read those notes. Wasn't going to read them out loud, but learned some shit. We'll pick it up just because. And we got the nav key. And his bathroom. This is his personal bedroom. Alright, let's take care of this. You know what? I'm doing that just because I'm tired of failing those science checks. Why? Alright, journal. What am I doing now? Make your way through Tartarus and confront the person who runs the board's operations. So here we go. We're going to do that. Whoa. And we still don't know where Phineas is. Technically. So it looks like we gotta find out. Yeah. Cookie
Crew
bar.
members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen. Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Guess we gotta talk to the crew.
So,
What's up?
Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta bust him out.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth, but that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous.
We can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if there's any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We're doing it. Everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding. You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Oh, good. Are you gonna wait a minute because I'm going to my room? Yeah, I'm the big bad captain, but I'm gonna go to my room
Make yourself
first.
at home, Captain.
Considering it's my room, sure. Store. That's a heavy weapon, but it's pretty powerful. Don't need that. However, actually, oh, it's the same thing. All right. I want to see some shit.
Come on. My baby girl.
No. Light assault rifle, a shotgun. 288. Okay, that's not as good. But Jesus Christ. We're putting that on. Yeah, repair everything. But transfer. No, not that. God damn it. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Give me a minute. Transfer. We'll start with that one. Alright, we reached level 6. We're on our way. Or 26, rather. Where are we going? Save, yes.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything about
Resident
Tartarus?
count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Nice try, but not
Understood.
happening.
If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you returned, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a from the prison's docking authority.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
What the hell is with you people and landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Oh wow, I'm not strong enough for this. If you're just going to kill me, why bother with a ticket?
Protocol is important, sir. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority, signing off.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance?
That, I'm good right now.
Goodbye.
Alright. Well, it looks like I'm going to go fuck some shit up. And I think for that, I'm going to need some of my badasses. Let's do it. I was going to end the episode, but now that we're here, I kind of want to check it out. I think it'll be an actual battle sequence, you know, which is something this game doesn't do a whole lot of, so it's an opportunity I don't want to escape, so you guys are getting an extra long episode tonight. Hope you enjoy it. Ooh, excuse me. This game does rely heavily on dialogue. Restricted area. I mean, if we're going to continue to do the fighting...
Captain, you're right.
Oh, shit, I did not mean to pick that up. I gotta check to see if those are better than what I'm wearing. Oh, the board is...
Get the vigor back up.
Still no ID. Let's see. Pick it all up. All of it. And then while we're at it, let's see. All right. Nope. Set to go.
They call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
Gotta admit.
Yeah, meditate
I'm
on
too
that.
keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
We're probably going to do that anyways.
Anyone with eyes to see would not be shocked to hear that the colony is dying. But the board's solution, on the other hand, choosing to save themselves and their families and friends at the expense of the rest of the colony? Those fucking bastards. What are we going to do about this?
We have to dig more into the issue and sort it all out.
Course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play. Your instincts haven't failed us so far. Anything you'd like to discuss?
No.
You
Might as
know,
well see what
I've
she's
been
gotta say.
assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at.
Sounds good to me.
Outstanding.
Good. We got two friends.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Oh, you kind of better. Looks like it's restricted regardless. Come on. What's funny is he's scared. Oh, come on. I hit the heal button. Dang it. Continue. So I get for not paying attention to my health. Till it was too late. Alright, didn't set us too far back, but I do want to see, did my armor still the same? Yes. Oh, something else I forgot. Cool. Let's do this.
Whew. We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
We's about to do it. Where? Where? Oh! I picked up a hard one. Oh my goodness. Are we finally clear? Well, let's see what we can pick up then. That was a lot of battling. Pick up my stuff to hack. Got it. Pick that up. Sniper kind of guy. Never been. Not that good. I'll take that. Sealed. Can't go that way. Looks like it's above us, so. Still in a restricted area. Funny thing is, I really don't need anything. No, let's move on. Transferring to the pit. Alright, jumping even further down the rabbit hole. Let's see what happens. Excuse me, my apologies. Ah, went down the wrong... No, what's the matter? I believe it. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alright, so we are here. Absolutely fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Here they come.
Come on. Get all up. They call it the pit, but we head up, not down.
Get in there, troops. For Halcyon!
Can't see him. Now I don't have to. Holy shit, where'd they all come from? Did not mean to pick that up. Itchy trigger finger. I guess it's in where we're... Oh, hello. Damn it. Reload. That handle it all? Oh, wait. That's what I'm wearing. Which... everything required repairing. I can't imagine why. Let's see what, if anything, is in here. Some heavy ammo. Some animals. To where we were.
What?
There are enemies.
Here they come. Well done. We're still alive.
Thank you. Of course we are. You expected otherwise? That's right, I said otherwise. Even I caught it. But I don't care. It could have been an utterly, oh my god, sealed. Use terminal, unsealed door, leave conversation. Chairman Rockwell.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
What?
Keep talking, and you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in.
And the convicts. The vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
And what's the announcement?
Haven't you heard? Phineas is working for us now. It took some doing, but employing an efficient management strategy of putting our guns to his head seems to have done the trick.
Please, he'd rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
I believe we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you be more cooperative about all this.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic owl. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help.
Yeah, you do. You clearly do.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that one, Captain. Now, if you don't mind, I have to finish prepping this script.
Uh-huh. Oh, I still feel it. Oh, there's another one. I couldn't let him.
All right?
Just on the principle that he was an asshole. That's all he had was. We got all that. Don't care, stepping in. I'm here for Phineas. Anybody in my way is just cannon. I am zapping a lot of people into dust. I don't want to walk away from good things. Woohoo! Gain another round of experience. there's still an enemy around here.
Here they come. Fine hit, Captain. Yes. Our survival.
All right. Where we're going, and I know there's got to be a boss at the end of this.
I believe I am ready for this.
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
We are
Captain,
up here.
You have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've been working with
haircut.
Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Or decent barber. It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
And you're going to do your duty or die trying. I get it. Let's move it along.
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Uh-huh. Let's talk
Fair
about
enough.
this.
I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Damn. I destroyed your experiments in the ministry. Your plan's never gonna work.
Yes, I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony. My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in temporarily delaying our research. Nothing more.
Your scientists are lying to you. Their research is critically flawed.
That isn't true. It can't be. You're trying to manipulate me. That experiment was absolutely essential to the program. My scientists assured me they were close to a breakthrough. They gave me their word.
What's wrong, Sophia? Not used to being lied to by your own experts?
Don't you mock me. I won't stand here listening to you gloat. We're going to have to start all over again. All that research, all those experiments, you've set us back decades. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Damn, oh well.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry, I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Alright, shit. Nothing to it but to do it. What is with the doors? Thank you. Hey, don't be bringing people into this. Why I'm healing. Oh, he...
Quietly now.
I will take that. Whatever else is everywhere. Because we dropped a lot of enemies. Nothing. Energy cells. Yeah, we dropped a lot of enemies. Took a lot of damage though, too. It's the most ever in this game I've ever had to heal. And just in case of anything else. No. Wait a minute, you're telling me I don't have a way, Oh, shit. This is no good. Look at this shit.
Why won't you just die?
Get me out of here!
Ooh, I'm cool with that. Funny, I said use. Got it.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Yeah. You alright? What'd they do to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
First the food supply, and now this. That's it. I'm done. There is no plan, just random chaos.
You're experiencing a crisis of faith, Preacher. Don't worry. That just means you're paying attention. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. We best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, And I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Somebody has to run this colony, and I'm the only competent. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that. When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves. But I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
You're absolutely right. Anarchists destroy our utopian future.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan.
I just beat the game.
But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single goal in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns were involved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. As the colony struggled to survive, the inspirational story of the iconoclasts spread like wildfire, and Graham was able to bring many of the smaller Terra-2 townships into the fold. However, his zealous obsession with spreading the word blinded him to the needs of a growing organization, and the movement was unsustainable at scale. The iconoclast way seemed to work best, and ultimately petered out on Monarch. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cabin into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Junlei Tennyson fought to protect the Groundbreakers' independence. While the board's influence faded, mechanical difficulties forced her to rely on parts that only corporations could provide. The cost was high, and time would tell if Junlei could balance the work with her aspirations for a better future. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony. Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell, and she often wished aloud that her dad was still alive to teach her about the finer points of starship care and maintenance. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for to come.
In other words, we have a sequel coming. All's quiet in Halcyon for now. Now, here's the thing. I know this isn't Fallout, but a lot of the Fallouts and Elder Scrolls games did allow you to playing after the main story would. Let's still do our side quests, level up, something else, or if that's it, you're done. And of course, sooner or later, they're going to drop DLC for this game. I imagine they have to. I'm a little shocked that that's the end of the game. I was a boss fight, but not final boss fight. So overall, I guess I can give a critique of the game since I completed the main story, regardless of whether I can continue playing or not. Overall, I really love the game. I love the challenge of it being more dialogue than combat. I love the storyline in general. I thought it was really intriguing and interesting. As I can make numerous comparisons to Fallout, Obsidian obviously did create a Fallout game in space, and they did that because they wanted to prove that they're better at Fallout than Bethesda. And you know what? I think they did it. For all the minor issues that I had with this game, and they were really minor. Really, really minor. I thought the menu navigation was a little wonky at times, and some of the button mappings felt a little weird on occasion. But once I got used to the button maps, I was fine with it. I would have liked more variety of creatures and enemies than what we had, so that was well. A kind of a negative critique. But overall, my biggest negative complaint right now is the story was too short. I think they played it safe saying, okay, here's a straightforward 10, 20-hour story. They could pad it and stretch it with side quests and everything else, but the main story, this is what it is. I think they could have taken a chance with how it came out. I think they really took a chance with this and made it go more. I really, really do. Now, again, this was a blind, so I had no idea I was even coming to the end. Had I known I was coming to the end, I would have foregone going to rescue Phineas and gone and done everything else under the sun before walking in there. Now I know for next time. But overall, I'm impressed with the game. I give it an 8 out of 10. I really do. The 2 points that the game loses is literally nitpick things, and it's short, how short the main story is. However, once this load finishes, because it's taking a long time to load, once this load finishes up, I may turn around and discover the thing. And if I can continue playing, then my score might change. Because at least then I'll get some quality out of the game. And again, the score may change for the game as well if they do drop some DLCs, which I think they should. I think they should, and I think it should be free. But then again, I always be free. But I especially think it should be just because of how short the game is. And it being the Obsidian from Fallout and introduced us to a brand new world. Universe, as it were. So, yeah, overall, 8 out of 10 right now. Love the game. I will be playing it again. I want to see what I missed, because I know I missed a lot of things. Probably wind up buying a strategy guide eventually if I ever find one as well, just to find all the shit that I missed. And hopefully find a DLC or something soon. But still waiting for this shit. That screen is just simply because I wanted to see if anything happened. I'm almost afraid of salt.
No, it's still spinning.
That doesn't mean anything. What, guys, I'm going to end stream right here. And I hate to put you guys on a cliffhanger with the end of the stream, but I'll say it this way. With the load taking as long as it is, just in case it did for some reason freeze up on me. If I can continue playing, you'll see a new episode. If this episode will be marked as the end. And that will be DLC. I had to do a second to I missed. Which won't be that far, but I think I'll be taking a break if I'm done. Be able to concentrate on some plays that we have going on. But speaking of DC and everything, if you enjoyed this video in any capacity, if you enjoyed this series in any capacity, hit that thumbs up button. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Great Let's Plays. Top Dicey Gaming. And of course, jump over to our channel, Realm of the Mist Entertainment, for all your podcast enjoyment. For podcast only format, Spotify, Anchor, Apple, iTunes, ever quality podcast, up Realm of the Mist Entertainment. Guys, thank you very much, Outer Worlds. I had an absolute blast and to step back into this universe again. Have a good night, guys.